I'm Ellen and I'm the Interpretation Manager at the MAC, and today for our behind the scenes video we are with Brooke Wagner, our Exhibitions Manager and Registrar, and today she will be sharing with us the story of Miss Tokushima, a friendship doll in our collection, with a pretty amazing story. Take it away, Brooke. Who have you pulled for us here today?
So this is Miss Tokushima. She is one of the friendship dolls from Japan from 1927 to 1928. She's pictured here in her traveling case, which she arrived with, as well as with some of her mini accoutrements over there, and her gifts from her most recent trip to Japan in 2010-2011. In 1923, there was an earthquake in Japan, and so the U.S. sent a group of dolls to Japan in 1927 as kind of an aid, a care package for Japan. This also had a deeper meaning, and I'm going to read this because I think it's a wonderful quote. Dr. Sidney Gulick, who is the gentleman who came up with this idea, wrote, "We who desire peace must write it in the hearts of children." And so in 1927, he was seeing some poor relations between the U.S. and Japan, and he and his group. So in 1927, he organized school children from around the U.S. to put together money and donate dolls to Japan. And the dolls traveled in time to arrive in Japan for Girls' Day. Here is a picture of one. This is Alice doll, one of the remaining dolls in Japan. They were about 13 to 16 feet high, or 16 inches high, and dressed in clothes appropriate for the time. They all were mama dolls, so they said mama. And I think there were over 12,000 dolls that went to Japan from all over the U.S. And so in response to that, Japan decided to send friendship dolls back. Dolls have a different air, a different meaning in Japan. And so instead of sending 12,000, they sent 58 well-accompanied dolls made by some of the 5 most popular special doll makers in Japan. And Miss Tokushima is one of those dolls. Her hair is human hair. Her skin is made of gofun, I believe it's called, which is crushed oyster shells and glue put on in layer upon layer upon layer.
So what are the accoutrements that she has with her, that we have on the table next to us?
So this is, I think she arrived with 40 different items, including, you see a parasol over here, 2 pairs of shoes, a tea set, which is not pictured except for the 2 baskets there, mirrors, chests, 2 lanterns, here's one there, and even a little, you can see over here, a pamphlet on the importance of tea ceremonies in Japan. And so those were served almost as like a wedding dowry, I guess. You know, she's wearing a full set of underwear and these socks that you probably can't see. I don't want to hurt her, but these socks here. And these are things that are not traditionally worn by dolls, but by children. She is made to look like a 5-year-old girl of the time, and dressed in a fine silk kimono with silk undergarments. She was given these 2 pieces, a fan and a purse. They are meant to be stashed in her obi during display. What they believe, because she didn't come to the museum in 1928 with these items, she should have had them. And so these were gifted by the doll maker, which is still in business, the Yoshitoku Corporation, to kind of replenish her personal items. What they suspected, and what makes sense, is, these dolls traveled around the U.S. In 1927 to 1929, not under glass or anything, to fairs and to other displays. And so it's possible these were taken at some time during her travels, because they didn't arrive at the museum.